All right, we are live. So, going to give it a couple of minutes to let people hop on.
Okay. Now, if I stop sharing this lovely screen, do I go back to see you and me?
Yes, just you and me. So I'm only showing just you and me, and as soon as we get to the introduction, I'll show you what you're sharing.
Okay. Did I just totally mess that up, or is it okay? Okay. I usually have somebody else set up my webinars, so I'm at a loss. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. We've got a couple of people who are
About how many agents do you have that you work with?
Say again?
About how many agents do you usually work with?
So inside of my group, this group, there's 20 agents. Inside of my other group, I have 500, and then I have about 900.
Oh, wow.
No, it's actually people on my email list now.
Excellent.
Yep. Steady growing. So my role is, let me just forward this out to one more place. My role is I work with people who are thinking about becoming and opening up travel businesses, new people who've been in the business for a while. And then I help them establish their foundations for their business, and then help them with business operations, set up good business operations and marketing so they can attract more business.
Excellent. I love the travel industry. I was a travel agent for, my God, more years than I want to admit to. And it's just wonderful. I jumped over to the dark side with Antigua and Barbuda because it's just a place that I totally love.
Yep.
And I just love talking about the island. So you'll want to get me to shut up after a while. I'll just, fair warning.
No, I won't, because I love talking to you guys. Because you guys just I always get goosebumps because I'm just so excited about either your property or your destinations. And I've never been to Antigua.
Oh, you have to come down. Definitely have to come down. It's the place it's the place you fall in love with, and you can't stop going back. I've been going there since I was a child. I even did my scuba diving certification there when I was 21 years old. It was like, okay, I'm not that. I was originally from New Jersey, which the accent will come out. I'm like, I'm not diving in one of these quarries. I'm like, okay, who can I call in Antigua that'll actually, do my certification? So I called up one of the dive shops, and they're like, yeah, Kim, come on down. So I was ecstatic. And, that just made me fall in love with the island even more because the people are so amazing.
Yeah.
I've been going there for a very long time.
I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me, sometimes the computer doesn't show me everything that I want to see, so I have to go on my phone. I was ecstatic. All right. Okay, so we have a few people on. So let's get started in the interest of time, because I know you said you have a lot to share with us. So, this is a bonus episode of the Travel Boss. We have one of our amazing travel suppliers on. We've got Kim Esson, who represents Antigua and Barbuda, and she is going to talk about those two amazing islands with us and share some information for us so that we can start to travel there. So I'm pretty excited to have you here, Kim. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I'm excited to be here. It's exciting that the island is opening up very soon. So we want to get as many people excited about coming back, and just increasing the tourism, because as we are like all the other islands in the Caribbean, that is our main form of business. So we want to make sure everybody comes and is welcomed in the best possible manner.
That's awesome. All right, so let me show your presentation. And
okay.
There we go. Your presentation is up.
I have so many screens on my computer, I can't tell what's showing.
just the one that's the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Keep the share screen, yep, and just toggle over to keep that one clicked.
Okay, now I'm out of that one. Sorry, everyone. I'm new at this.
That's okay. All right, so just if you just you can do it. I don't know if you have a Mac or a PC. What do you have?
I'm on the Mac, which I should be on the PC because it would be so much easier.
Yes, I don't know how to use a Mac. So you just want to get to the screen that your presentation is on. So click your cursor, I guess, on your presentation, and that should bring it to the
All right. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Are you still there?
I am. There you go. It took it away.
Okay.
There you go. It's showing. Perfect.
All right. Can you still see me or no?
No, I've got just the presentation going.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we are ready when you are. We are opening June 1st, which I'm very excited about. This is me. This is all my contact information. I actually am the business development manager for the West Coast of the United States. So the Texas in the Southeast is Norel Joseph, who is absolutely wonderful. This is a list of everyone and their contact information, and I can share this with somebody later so that anyone who needs the information can get that.
Awesome.
This is the most important webinar that we are going to have this year. It's on June 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and that's when we're going to lay out all the protocols and everything else, because I know there's 1,000,001 posts going on. There's things posted all over Facebook as to what we're doing, and some of them are right, some of them are not correct. So this will give you the official word from the government of Antigua and Barbuda. So as most of you know, we are located in the heart of the Caribbean. Antigua and Barbuda is 2 separate islands, 27 miles apart under one government. We have a beautiful brand new international airport. This is our usual flight map. So we usually have American Airlines, United, JetBlue, Delta, Seabourn, and Yacht also serve the island. But as of now, starting June 4th, it's going to be American Airlines from Miami, and the flight time is at 8:05 p.m., getting into Antigua at 11:15, and then the departing flight is at 2 o'clock, getting back to Miami. Then July 7th, it changes. And I put the wrong information in that slide, so I'm very sorry. And then JetBlue is going to start flying in July and August, and that's the rest of the schedule coming out of JFK. So as more flights come back online, we'll definitely let everybody know about those as well. Our usual flights are American, United, JetBlue, Delta, and pretty much on a regular basis, every day from Miami, every day from JFK. We have a beautiful VIP executive lounge that even has an outdoor area that's draped with orange drapery and beautiful outdoor furniture, so you still feel like you're at the resort when you're at the executive lounge. You can book this directly, or you can book it through Classic Vacations. We also have Fast Track on the way into the destination, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to be doing now, and that's also a great service. Usually all the cruise lines are coming. We're expecting them to come back. And of course, we'll keep everyone posted on all of those. We are the #1 destination for romance. We are the easiest island in the Caribbean to get married on. We have no residency requirements. So any of you that are looking to do destination weddings, we are the spot for you to start at. And to help you with that, we are going to do a webinar just on weddings, destination weddings in Antigua, and how simple they are on June 10th. And that information will go out in our newsletter, as well as from me. If you do our specialist program, then you'll definitely get our newsletter every month, and I'll get to that in one of the next slides as well. But we're going to walk through the whole entire process, from filling out the paperwork, going to the registrar's office, to picking the destination on the island that you want to get married at. Another webinar that we're going to be having is our resorts and boutique properties. And this is going to be a special time where you can ask all the questions about all the different resorts, and we'll have all the different answers for you. So if there's a resort you really want to know about, this will definitely be the webinar to attend. And then, of course, we have every single excursion that you can possibly think of. And we're going to do an in-depth what to do on Antigua webinar, because there are so many different and unique things to do, especially the local culture. On the weekends, everyone sets up roadside, so you can go eat at somebody's house at a picnic table sitting outside, and you'll have some of the most amazing meals you'll ever experience just stopping on the side of the road. So our travel agent training program, if you're new to the industry, this is the simplest one you will ever do. It's 6 slides, 10 questions. Each slide has a question. You have to answer that question correctly to proceed to the next slide. Well, those 6 questions from those slides are repeated in the test at the end. So we made it very simple, and that makes it so you can be part of our incentive program. So we do all different things every month, from gift baskets. Annually, we do a trip down to Antigua. We have different prizes. I'm sorry I didn't update this slide because the FAMs that for this year were canceled. So our next set of FAMs will be in 2021. And they're usually in May and June. And then we also started the Black Pineapple Awards. So if you log your bookings, you will be invited down to Antigua. Hopefully this year, keeping our fingers crossed that we will have the awards in Antigua, based on how many bookings you register in our specialist program. And we did it for the first time in New York this year, and everybody loved it so much that we're bringing it down to the island. So to be invited onto our fam trips, you have to be an Antigua and Barbuda specialist. These are some of the requirements, but you can read all about that when you do the specialist program. And if you do the specialist program and send me an email at the end of this month, I am giving away a bottle of English Harbor rum, which is absolutely fantastic, and a couple of other goodies for one of the agents out of all who registered within the month of May.
Just a few days left.
Yes, and it only takes 15 minutes. So while you're watching one of the webinars that are going on, you can easily complete the program.
It's a no-brainer. I may do it right while we're talking.
Exactly. You can do it while you're online with me, because you'll probably get some of the answers. But the beach is really just the beginning in Antigua. We have now 366 beaches because the gorgeous Hammock Cove added a beach. So we have a beach for every day of the year. We have every activity you can think of, and I'll go through these quickly. We have the beautiful zip lining. We have scooters. We have all different types of things that you can rent to get around the island. We have every single type of water activity, beautiful catamarans that stop around the island, that do circumnavigation cruises, that allow for snorkeling. I'm a scuba diver. If you were on at the beginning, we have beautiful diving. It is absolutely the clearest blue water. We have all different types of fish. We have the beautiful sea turtles. We also have a lot of history on the island. So we have the UNESCO World Heritage Site is Nelson's Dockyard. So if you're into history and you would like to see the old architecture and learn about the destination that you're going to or your clients are going to, Nelson's Dockyard is definitely a stop. We also have some of the most beautiful churches. If you become friends with me on Facebook, I only post stuff about Antigua. Every once in a while, a picture of my granddaughter, but mostly it's all Antigua. There's some really beautiful, unique places. So it's also, my Facebook page is basically a tour through Antigua now. There are some photos going back, but most of everything is about Antigua, and Messenger is the easiest way to get a hold of me, because once your face pops up, I can't ignore it. So you get an answer right away. So just putting that out there. Kim Justin Esson, Facebook. We have Shirley Heights, the longest running barbecue in the Caribbean. It's an afternoon of steel pan music, watching the sunset, getting your great, beautiful photos of Nelson's Dockyard in English Harbor. And then when the sun goes down, a live band comes on and it's dancing underneath the stars. So it's the best night in Antigua. Every Sunday when I'm on island, that's where you'll find me. I love it. It's just a blast. We have the wonderful Stingray City, all different types of sailing and yachting events. We have, I believe it's the 6th largest yacht regatta in April. This year it was canceled, and what a time was missed, because it's absolutely so much fun. From watching the boats, you go on a catamaran and actually watch the races. And then there's a party every single night of the week sponsored by one of the different island rums. So it's definitely a very good time. Single ladies, tons of sailors. Just keep that in mind. I'm a single lady. We also have a lot of wonderful tennis programs. Curtin Bluff has an absolutely amazing program. They also do a lot for the community, so we love them. We have great sports fishing. Tournaments are going on all the time. I believe some of them are still going to happen in the fall, so keep an eye on that. As far as the fishing, I'm also doing a lionfish derby. I'm hoping it's going to take place in November this year. So any scuba divers, those lionfish that are eating up all the other fish, we're having a hunt for those that are going to have some amazing prizes. It was supposed to be in June. Of course, it was canceled. So now we're looking for a date in November. We have a seafood festival, a pineapple and mango festival. You name it, we celebrate it. So Antigua's Carnival this year is also canceled. And then we have Independence Day. So there's always something fun and exciting going on in Antigua. We, of course, do the turtle watching, very eco-friendly destination. This is another view of English Harbor, great place to do wedding photos. We have the most luxury, all-inclusive boutique hotels in the Caribbean. We also have hotels for every single price range. So when we talk about all the luxury properties, we also have ones that are less than $150 per night per person, all inclusive. So you can get some amazing deals in Antigua as long as you know what you're booking before you get there. So in Barbuda, we have the 2nd largest frigate bird sanctuary next to the Galapagos. Those are the beautiful big birds with the giant big red hearts. We also have 17 miles of untouched, unspoiled beach in Barbuda. So that is the place where you want to go to forget that life exists. It is bring a book, beach towel, headphones. You're not going to meet anybody there. It's just pure, gorgeous, wild horses walking on the beach. The people are so friendly. It's pure paradise. So how do you get to Barbuda? These are the options. I'm going to go quickly. This is Barbuda Belle. She is absolutely beautiful. That is the entire hotel. It's those 6 cottages in the main lodge area. It's coronavirus. This is the place you want to go. There's nobody else there but you and whoever else is at the hotel, which is probably going to be a total of 18 people plus the staff. So it's like Gilligan's Island. It's absolutely amazing. And this is the inside of Barbuda Belle. Absolutely beautiful. It's just a gorgeous place to go to. And then we're going to jump back to Antigua, and this is Jumbie Bay, which is a lot of villas that you can rent. It has a 70-room hotel as well as beautiful villas that you can rent. Oprah Winfrey is one of the people who owns a villa on Jumbie Bay. Robin Leach had owned a villa on Jumbie Bay. It's just an amazing place. So that's the inside of some of the units. Then we'll go to some of our hotels. Blue Waters, absolutely fantastic. That's the wedding gazebo that you see in the picture there. So this is an excellent destination for weddings. The rooms are beautiful. The staff is fantastic. Curtin Bluff, another magnificent hotel. I believe it's 77 rooms, all inclusive, 5-star all inclusive. They even have their own boat. They'll take you water skiing, deep sea fishing, scuba diving, whatever your wish and whim. They'll teach you how to water ski. I mean, this place is absolutely amazing. and it's absolutely beautiful. They did, I believe it was an $8 million renovation this year. The rooms are gorgeous. Hermitage Bay, the place for your honeymoon couples. Talk about getting away from it all. In the rooms, the further they go up the hill, the better the views are. Rooms are absolutely beautiful. It's a custom menus every day. So every day it's different, even though it's a small resort and it's one restaurant, it's a different menu every time you walk in, which is absolutely amazing. Cocoa Bay, another one that's beautiful. And it's also home to Shirock's restaurant, which is the #1 restaurant in the Caribbean. They will even serve you dinner in that little plunge pool breakfast right there, which is absolutely amazing. Carlisle Bay, family friendly and adults only. The family friendly section is the lower buildings to the left on my screen, and the adults only section is towards the end of the beach, and that bar restaurant at the end is also adults only. So it's the best of both worlds, especially if you're doing a destination wedding. You can have everybody on one property and still have space. Rooms are absolutely beautiful. They have up to a 2-bedroom unit that I believe sleeps 8. So there's a million possibilities. Sugar Ridge Resort. This is your girls' getaway place. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's great for everyone, but it has a fantastic gym. It has an Aveda spa. So if you have your ladies that go to an Aveda spa, their points actually count towards nights at this resort. All wonderfully made food, beautiful rooms. Some of the rooms have plunge pools. This is the view from Carmichael's restaurant up at the top of the hill. And right behind that is the yoga pavilion. So it's the resort that really has everything. It's not on the beach, but they do have open Range Rovers that take you down to different beaches. Of course, we have a beautiful Sandals, the home where the Rendezvous started. So just everything you can possibly think of. It's a beautiful beach. Dickinson's Bay is wonderful. Then we move over to the Inn at English Harbor, another beautiful resort. This resort is not going to open until November this year, though. Just to keep that in mind. It's beautiful. These are the Ocean Suites. I believe the Prince of Monaco has stayed here. And then Galley Bay, absolutely fabulous. Beautiful long stretch of beach. Versace's house is on the end. Every once in a while, he'll be walking around the resort. It's just absolutely fabulous. Rooms are beautiful. Walk out right out onto the beach. And these are the Gauguin cottages, which are absolutely beautiful. This is where I love to stay. It's on the garden side with the lagoon in the back, but they have the private plunge pools, and it's absolutely amazing. Pineapple Beach Club. This is a wonderful price point property. This is my go-to property. Anybody that tells me they want to go to Antigua, but they don't want to spend a fortune, this is where I send them, because the only way you're having a bad time on this property is if you go with a bad attitude. The rooms are absolutely fantastic. Long Bay is a fantastic beach. I like the rooms over to the left, right by the water. They have a little bit of a garden in front of them, but you can open your sliding doors at night and just listen to the waves roll in, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So these are some of the redone rooms over at Pineapple Beach Club. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think I'm going to say that 1,000,001 times because there's something about each and every one of these resorts that I love. Every single one is a little bit different. So based on what you like or what your clients like, there's something that fits everyone. We don't have all those big resorts like they have in Mexico where you stay on property. We tell everybody venture out. The people on Antigua are wonderful. They're charming. It's friendly. It's safe. Just go everywhere and become a part of the destination. I mean, that's really what travel is all about, is new experiences. So St. James Club, another wonderful property. They're on the Atlantic Ocean, and then they have Ramona Bay. It's wonderful. It's great for every single age group. The buildings that's closest in the picture, that's the adult-only section that has 2 pools, so you can separate from the best of it. They have a nightclub that's a lot of fun. These are the rooms. This is an older picture. They did put in that new nice wood floor, so it's absolutely beautiful. The Verandah Resort, Elite Island Resorts, family-friendly property. Another wonderful place, 2 beautiful beaches, wonderful food, in walking distance to Devil's Bridge, so you can get some of the other history of Antigua, mixed in. And this is also an Elite Island Resorts. Elite Island Resorts has 5 properties in Antigua. So it's St. James Club, Verandah, Pineapple Beach, Hammock Cove, which we'll get to, and then Galley Bay. They have their own travel agent training program, and they do specials with travel agent commission from time to time. So there are times of the year when they will pay 20% commission, and they always have travel agent fam trips going on at phenomenal rates. So just keep that in mind. So this is the inside of the 2-bedroom plunge pool units that are brand new up at Verandah. And then we go over to Coco's. This is for your couples. It's a little hilly, so if your clients have any kind of walking issues, definitely not a property to send them to, but the views are absolutely amazing. The rooms going around that cove, oh my God, they have plunge pools with nothing blocking your view to the beautiful blue water. It's absolutely spectacular. And that's right on Galley Beach, on Jolly Beach, I'm sorry. So absolutely beautiful. I mean, what a view. Can you go wrong there? It's absolutely fantastic. Then we go over to Kiona, the sister property of Coco's. These rooms are absolutely fantastic. So you have your plunge pool, your own private beach area, the bally beds, wonderful food, nice entertainment. It's absolutely heaven. And I love these bally beds. I just think they're great. Then we go over to Tamarind Hills Villas. So especially if your clients are looking for villas now, this property is wonderful. It's in between 2 beaches. So you have plenty of different options. They do arrange for chefs and everything else. There's a restaurant, there's a pool. I believe the gym is open now. Just absolutely wonderful. Rooms are beautiful. Hodges Bay is brand new. It opened, I believe, 2 years ago now. Just a really unique property, wonderful beach, adults only swim up bar pool that's in that picture over there, which is a nice perk because we only have 2. This is one of 2 resorts that have a swim up pool bar. The other one is at Jolly Beach. So just absolutely beautiful depending on what type of accommodations you're looking for. The Royalton opened last year. It's beautiful. The landscaping is, coming in. It's a really nice property. It's a long property, and it is 100% handicap accessible, which is very nice. So you can get your wheelchairs and your strollers and everything all over the property. Rooms are very nice. They do have the over-the-water bungalows in Antigua. So there are 6 of those. They're absolutely stunning. Nonsuch Bay, which is on the far side of the island, another wonderful property. Beautiful. And they have opened the Escape at Nonsuch, which is the adults only part of the resort. The Antigua Yacht Club, right in English Harbor. This is a wonderful property, especially if you have people that are sailing. It's a wonderful place right in English Harbor. It's not on the beach, but you can walk to a whole bunch of different bars, restaurants, the stores, everything. South Point, which is absolutely beautiful, brand new, very unique, very, very city chic type atmosphere. And they have like the best sushi bar on island. Starfish, Jolly Beach, another wonderful property. This is one of the older properties. You need to know your clients to send them to this property. They do have the swimming pool bar. They have tons of kids activities. They have an entertainment staff. They have everything imaginable, but the rooms are a little bit older. So as long as you tell your clients what to expect, the prices here are absolutely amazing. And Jolly Beach to me is the best beach on Antigua. It's also, this is what I mean by a little bit dated, but it's absolutely beautiful. With the price point, you can walk to other restaurants and bars and just really enjoy the island on a on a nice budget. And then Hammock Cove, this opened in the fall of last year. It's stunning. It's 5-star, unbelievable, amazing. There's not even a registration check-in desk. You do everything online before you get there. Every single room has the beautiful ocean view, the private plunge pool, a beautiful outdoor area. They took every single inch of these bungalows and just made them totally workable. The design was phenomenal. I think they took the best of all the properties and just combined them into one. Yeah, this is the bathroom.
Oh, gorgeous.
We fit on my fam. I had 10 travel agents plus me and the host in the shower. So this picture does not do it justice. It's Wi-Fi. I don't know. I think it's like 8 different shower heads. You can have a party in the bathroom. It's just amazing. And this is adults only, 5-star Michelin chef, a deli that's open 24 hours, everything brought to your room. You get a menu before you even get down there saying what types of wine and liquor you'd like in your room, and everything's stocked. It's really amazing. Okay, and new resorts, Best Western. Not so excited about a Best Western. This one has a rooftop pool. It's going to be pretty neat. So just keep that one in mind. Waldorf Astoria, the first Waldorf Astoria in the Caribbean, is coming to Antigua. And then we were going to have the Coconut Beach Resort by Marriott, which is part of the Autograph collection. I'm going to go quickly through these. Rosewood at Half Moon Bay. I love Half Moon Bay. It's known as one of, I think, the 10 best beaches in the Caribbean. It is absolutely beautiful. One of my go-to places there is the Beach Bum Restaurant, which is a cute little place, and they have full moon parties every month. So it's really just a wonderful area to just go and hang out in. More of Half Moon Bay. And then, as everyone heard, Robert De Niro is building a new resort in Barbuda, which is the former K Club. This is where Princess Diana used to vacation years ago. It's going to have the over-the-water bungalows, and we're waiting for more information on as that is coming through. So let's go to question and answers.
Okay, ladies, what kind of questions do you have? Put them in the comments so that we can see. April just posted about Marriott discounts, which is if there's Marriott property, I would assume there'd be Marriott discounts.
Yeah, that I don't know about. That you'd actually have to check with Marriott.
With Marriott directly. You said that wasn't going to get built until 2021, right?
Yeah, that won't be open until probably with this wonderful coronavirus, probably not till 2022.
Yeah, it's probably delayed. So one of the things that I think you mentioned, but I have a question, because some of the Caribbean islands are not inclusive, but I heard you say multiple times that you have inclusive hotels. So
almost all of our resorts are all inclusive. If they aren't, most of them do offer optional, which is very nice. So like St. James Club has optional all-inclusive. South Point is not all-inclusive. There's just a nice mix of properties. Blue Waters, you can do either way.
Yep.
So it's nice having the all-inclusive is nice and easy.
It is very easy. And because I have one of the members in our group, she is a St. Lucia specialist, and I don't think they have all-inclusive properties, but nonetheless, this is awesome. Okay, what do you have the link again for the training? What was the
well, let's see if I can figure this out. Let's go to.
You said there's 2 types of training, the one that you all offer, and then you said Elite
Island Resort. And Elite Island Resort, you can find them at eliteislandresorts.com.
Okay. All right. And that was for the 5 properties too.
Yes. And they also have properties in St. Lucia and Barbados. Wait. I think it's St. Lucia, Barbados. and they're all inclusive. I'm sorry, I don't remember where all their properties are. I know Antigua back and forth and front and back. Don't ask me about any of
them. You have a lot of knowledge. I mean, what you have in your head is a lot.
It's just an amazing place. I'll find that screen. We'll get to it.
Okay. Sharon asked, are you about to book only through Classic Vacations?
Oh, no. You can book Antigua through everywhere. Travel Impressions has the largest portfolio. So they're great. So anybody with ALG, Apple, FunJet, Classic, Pleasant, American Airlines, United Vacations.
So there's several.
Did I pass it? Yeah, you can book us pretty much everywhere. Okay. Did I pass it?
You're at number 1, the first page. All right, somebody's asking to spell that. I don't know what I'm spelling though.
Elite Island Resorts.
Elite.
ELITE. ELITE.
And then Island Resorts with an S at the end.
Yep.
All right. Do we have any other questions, ladies, before we go? This was really great. Like I think one of the things to make note of, Kim, is something that you said too, is that you do have some properties that are semi-isolated. So if people are concerned about that, they can get away and there's not going to be any issue if that's their major concern on.
Okay. I am no good at this screen sharing thing.
Okay. You said somebody asked, is there something going on June 30th?
In Antigua, no, we have nothing going on. We have June 3rd is the webinar.
Yeah, it's the webinar that she mentioned at the beginning.
Okay, so we'll have all specialist.
That. Okay. Oh, that's easy. Antigua Barbuda specialist.us.
Yep.
So
and once you sign up for that, you'll get the newsletter that'll have all the link and everything to our upcoming webinars, or I can send it to you and you can email it out to everyone.
Okay, that would be great. And then you AR, is that Arizona? You're the BDM for Arizona, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's in Arizona, April. So April meets Kim. Kim meets April. So
Hi,
you don't see
April.
her face, but I think AR, or is that Arkansas?
AR is Arkansas, and that's Norrell. But we're really not territorial. So, I mean, we have our certain areas that we go to, but we're all available for any questions, no matter where you live, because you have clients from all over. So we're not like some of the tour operators where they have to have their numbers. We want everybody to know about the island. So we're not territorial.
Awesome. Okay, and there is a slide that has all of the so if you guys came in later, you'll be able to watch the replay just to start from the beginning, and it'll go over the webinars that were offered, and then there's also a slide that has all the BDMs. I think you went over that slide that had all the BDMs by area, so that's available to you.
Yeah, that one I know where it is.
And then some of the dates that there we go. Some of the dates that you mentioned in terms of when flights are going to be opening. So you said 3 major locations: Miami, New York, JFK, and Atlanta. I saw.
Atlanta. Well, we usually have flights from New York, New Jersey, Miami, Atlanta, and Charlotte. We haven't heard word on when the Charlotte and Atlanta flights are coming back yet.
Okay.
We haven't heard about the Newark flight yet. We do know that, and I apologize for having the wrong information on the bottom of the screen here, because the flights in the beginning of July go back to the morning flight down to Antigua.
Okay.
I don't know how I did that, but anyway, And then once everything starts picking up, American will add their second flight out of Miami again for the winter season. And then I don't know when they're going to start flying out of JFK again, based on New York being such a nightmare right now.
Yeah.
We're going to wait and see on that one.
Miami seems to be okay, is what I'm hearing from you, that flights out of Miami.
Mm-hmm. So Miami is the spot right now. I mean, it seems like everybody you talk to, everyone has a different view on everything that's going on. My family is in New Jersey. They're basically still on lockdown. I mean, the beaches are opening this weekend, but they can't go into, restaurants or anything. Where I'm in Arizona, and I can go into a restaurant. So it's just very different depending on where you are. Like they opened up my complex pools this week. I had to sign a waiver, but I was very, very happy.
Well, what's interesting is that I had seen in another group some stipulations. Has the country indicated that there's going to be any sort of screening or anything like that to come on island? Any quarantines or anything like that? Have they mentioned anything like that?
Well, we're going to talk about all that on June 3rd. There is information going around as to, and it's all right now. We don't really know, because it's all going to depend on what happens over the next 2 weeks. If we don't have any, more cases, more will open. We do have a curfew in effect, so everyone can stay out until 9 o'clock at night. So as far as, going out clubbing, or bar hopping at night really isn't going to be an option. There's still
start earlier. You have to start at
3. Yeah, there you go. So you start at noon.
You just start your bar hopping earlier.
You're in the Caribbean. Why not?
It's about perspective, right?
They're talking about what kind of testing we're going to have, whether it's going to be done on island. I mean, at first it was, as St. Lucia had up and they took down their protocols, having the COVID test 48 hours before coming to the island. I know I can't get that here. So I'm guessing not everybody can get a COVID test that easily. So it's just, waiting and see what the actual information is. Will the test be done when you get on island? I mean, hopefully we didn't get it in the time that you went to the airport and got on the plane and, got down. But as far as what happens if you are diagnosed with it or anything like that, I honestly and truly don't know at this point. So I don't want to give out any misinformation.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, June 3rd doesn't seem like it's far, but it's a lot in terms of information changing to go around. I mean, the biggest thing that I'm
thinking every day. I mean, I know some of the suppliers down on the island that are, all ready to gear up to take small groups out on different excursions, but everything's going to pretty much have to be prearranged. And the hotel concierge will be able to help everyone that's coming down to the island with everything. Where you can go, where you can't go, what you can do. I mean, at this point, just my own, well, I shouldn't.
You broke up. You're frozen. Are you there, Kim? That's no connection. Oh, I'm good. Kim, are you there? We may have lost Kim. Let's see if she comes back. Well, June 3rd is a good webinar for you to attend if you're interested in Antigua or Barbuda. So I'll make sure to have that information. But my recommendation is, if you're interested in these 2 islands, is that you sign up for becoming a specialist.
We want people to come. So we're going to make it as enjoyable as experience as possible.
So it looks like we may have lost Kim. So for those who are joining us live, I hope this was information that was beneficial to you. Hey, there you are. You're back.
Hey.
You there?
I guess so. I don't know.
We had a little.
I don't know how to change the screen back to see if I'm on or not. So I hope my hair is okay.
Your hair looks great.
Okay, great.
I was just telling everyone that, sign up for the specialist training, and then also for your newsletter. Can you do that? Sign up for the newsletter at that same website that you had the training at?
Mm-hmm. And also visit AntiguaBarbuda.com is the main website. So as soon as all the protocols and everything are finalized, that'll be up there. Again, it's visit AntiguaBarbuda.com is the main website, and that'll have all the information up there. So as soon as we know, we're going to try and get the information out to everyone.
Awesome. That sounds like a plan. I don't think I see any more questions. So with that, Kim, I really do appreciate your time. I know that everyone is interested in returning back to travel as normal as we possibly can. And can you tell me how long is the flight from Miami to Antigua?
It's a little less than 3 hours.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. That's good to know. So with that, if we have any questions, I've got your contact information too. So I'll point any questions that come my way.
Yeah, please do. Like I said, I always answer everything on Facebook. Just message me. I love Antigua and Barbuda with all my heart. It is just an island that has embraced me. And I couldn't ask for a better job because it's a place I love, and the people there are so wonderful that talking about it, I can talk about it all day long, from the unique little places to go to. So if you ever have any questions, please reach out to me. I can go on and on and on. So I'll try and be quiet now.
Girl trip with agents here that they're planning. And I wrote down several of the resorts that I'd like to take my husband to for an adult only trip as well. So you certainly will be hearing from me, but I for sure.
And all of them aren't even in this presentation. I can tell you about cute little boutique places, places that are, owned by a local, and they're small and they're just friendly, and the staff is family, and it's, there's so many unique gems within Antigua that, if I had time to just go on and on, I have about 135 properties on the island that I know of.
Wow. Yeah.
But with our tour operators, there's only 20 properties. So it's very unique with what you can actually find, all the hidden gems around Antigua.
That's good to know. I think Sharon, I don't know, but I thought you said when we met on this past Sunday that you wanted to specialize in boutique. So Sharon, if you're still on, this may be a great option from a destination perspective.
Call me
too. So this is why it's so important to find your suppliers and get with the suppliers that offer the gems, like Kim is saying, that's going to meet not only your niche, but also the demand for your customers. All right, ladies, it was great. This was a bonus for you guys during the month of Love Your Travel Business. So I am super glad for those that joined us live, and for those that will watch us in the replay, do not forget to push #replay. And with that, Kim, thank you again. And June 3rd is the upcoming webinar that you'll want to attend to get more information about how to travel to Antigua and Barbuda post-COVID. All right. You all have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, Kim.
You too. Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.